go. Two of the top four seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Burgess. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
I test the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, that ball got out in a hurry on that quick slant, but sitting back in zone defense, good job of recognizing the ball coming out of the quarterback's hand and knocking it away.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. He'll hand it off. That's a strong stiff arm. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Nowhere to run on that play. They got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Has the first down and more. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
For offense coordinators, you see big runs like that in the first half and get real excited because that opens up so much more of your playbook, especially all of your counter plays and your play action.
The Mustangs lining up here on 1st and 10. Back in motion now. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind him to find yards. That's exactly what he did there.
And the Mustangs line up with a 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, SMU. They strike first in this national title bout.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it at the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The back's got it. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Breaking tackles and going. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball, but the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first-quarter interception like this.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Mustangs. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral it.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. It's a shotgun run call. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. Continues to fight for yards. Touchdown, Huskies, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And now the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short at 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
Now, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Gets the first and still running. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
The Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. Send the back in motion. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He could go. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Burgess. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback keeps the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, SMU.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And so the quick sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not fight at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
We got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Took contact on the throw. Incomplete for a third straight play.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
The Huskies will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll give it to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the option play. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Got pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powering right past the defender. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Oh, they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long at the 20. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And they'll go for it on 4th down, likely the final play of the first half. QB decides to keep it here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Huskies will kick it deep to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. On the move now. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. They can't stop him. Past the 20. The 10. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Are you kidding me? This big a gain on a quarterback scramble? Defensive coordinator better get his defense together because that had to be a blown assignment. There's no way that a quarterback should get out in the open field off of a scramble and pick up those kind of yards.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first and goal situation. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he can't hold on. First down screen is incomplete.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Nogay makes it second and goal from the 9. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they get a shot here on third down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's third and goal. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Touchdown, SMU. Still no answer for this offense. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Look at this, an end around to start the drive. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Moves left out of the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Fires quickly to the left. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's picked for a third time tonight. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
But it's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. They'll try the right here. That run moves the ball across the 35.
But this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
1st down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Burgess. They'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion.
Man, that is the quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice 1st down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. The shotgun handoff here. Look out, room to run here. Inside the 35. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They come up on first down. Clock running, final minute here of the third quarter. They're going to run it. Powering through. Legs still churning. Won't go down. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Try to run it with the option. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a first down. The Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Huskies. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another touchdown, a dream performance from this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. On first and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They're going to run it here. Breaks it over space. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff again. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Important second down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He breaks free. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Running with purpose. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass caught inside the 15.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Strong game by this quarterback.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
SMU 42, Washington 21.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense retakes the field here. Last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Same tailback, another carry. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
He's going to pull it down and run. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Well, all week long, this defensive coordinator told the media and told us when we sat down in our production meeting that they knew that this quarterback had the ability to throw the football. But today, it's been the quarterback's legs that's been giving them the problem.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Washington 21.
Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Oh, nearly interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll hand it off. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running backs still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Brought down, and the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. We're going to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Looking for a man. And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching his score a little bit closer now.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
The DB's backing off from the line now. They'll run the option. Quarterback still with the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Second down after that run on the previous play. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. And the quarterback keeps it here. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. Out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the SMU Mustangs.